Um, listen, yellow YouTube family. I haven't done this kind of live before in a long time, so I'm just saying the reaction of the game between Real Madrid versus Man City. The game finished 1-0 draw. Um, One thing what there's so many stuff I can talk about this game, and I think you got to give credit where credit due. City came with the intention to win the game. That's just fact. They didn't go in there, sit back, and hope for the best and try to catch Madrid on a counter attack. But no, City played the City way. They will go in there, dominate possession. There's time in the game where they find themselves very difficult. However, this Madrid team, it's absolutely incredible. For me, the most impressive player that I watched the game tonight, Camavinga. Okay, I've never seen Bernardo Silva run the other direction so many times that he he didn't even get close to beat him 1v1. you know. And Kamavinga defensively, he looks solid. He looks well organized. He's composed himself on the ball. His ability to control the ball and move, to transfer from offensive to defensively. It's just like an all-round play. It's just magnificent. And listen, as much as City midfield are a little bit younger than Madrid, but what you see, Madrid midfield player, Moderate, Tony Cruz, all those guys they were so on the ball. They were able to compose themselves, get the ball from one side of the pitch, move it to the other side, play with so much charisma and enthusiastic. And one of the big differences in the game of football, especially at any level, the players that are able to play under the pressure, players who are capable of playing with people being around them, they're the one going to be successful. If you look at Luka Modric in midfield, he's just able to cruise it through. And I mean, Kamavinga for me, for somebody I don't know how old is it, but he just gets better as time goes on. Kamavinga gets stronger, get better. He is I wouldn't say, I think he's one of the unsung Euro in that Madrid squad. He doesn't get talked about a lot. He's capable to playing left back, capable of playing a midfield player, left wing, you know. And I thought, as I said, I felt City went in there with the game plan. We're just gonna play the way we play football. We're not gonna sit back. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna go out there, play the City way. At time, it didn't work for them. You have to give credit to Madrid, who are very experienced. At time, it worked for them. You know, I for City. I thought one of the player also in my Madrid team, Vinicius Jr., I think he had an absolutely cracking game. The guy's ability to play in a tighter area, not everybody can do it. Not everyone is capable in playing in a very tight area to get it, move, shift the body, and move on. And he gave Kyle Walker if Kyle Walker is honest himself, he must agree, Vinicius Jr. is something else. His ability to take people on, his ability to try different things, his ability of just say, you know what, give me the ball, I'll show you what I can do. That's what you want to see from a player of Vinicius Jr. Again, it was a tough challenge. It was a tough challenge for Kyle Walker. He was more forced to defend more than attack more. And that's credit to Real Madrid. In the City gave them that type of respect that you don't think we're gonna go there and dominate them and do what they need to do. But guess what? Counterattack, they're afraid. They're absolutely afraid. And I also, listen, Vinny, absolutely. There's time where, like, you know what? It's the way he received the ball that he almost knew what I'm gonna do when I have the ball. Regardless of whoever's next to me or beside me, when I get there, I'm gonna go this way and I'm gonna move and I'm gonna go. And that's what the best player do. They can do that. He's got that in him. They've got that in him that he can get it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And the time where City had to double up on him at time. Listen, as much as City coming out of it with a 1-0 draw, which favored them, but the next leg, as I said, I don't think there's any other way to look at it. To play it in the same way. I don't think Real Madrid will come to Etihad who want to sit back. I don't think that. I think Haaland was a bit quiet. Credit to I think what you also notice that, especially in the top European league, the top defender, the top football club, they're capable of defending 1v1. And I feel like there was a lot of time in the game. Haaland had to come off in terms of coming off his position to receive the ball in midfield, which means the back four would be like, okay, I'm happy for you to get down there to receive the ball, but you have to agree. It's still a threat. I think City fan, City player will agree that they're happy to come out of the Bernabeu with one or draw, because at one point during the game, especially in the first half, you would have thought 1 or draw. Poof, that's not a bad result. Pep must does Pep need to do any kind of tactical change going to this game to the next Yeah, I agree. I think City as a team, right? Listen, they have changed their style of play in the next couple since Ireland is going to the team. It's a game that suits Ireland more than anything else. They want Haaland is more of a boom, 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 let's go. He's not interested in build up play. He's coming, he's linked, and he's just gone by his business. And that's what City have gone up to at the moment. They are not in terms of what they used to do, where you have Sergio Aguero, you have Dzeko, different type of striker who can do different things. That's not the City that you got. You've got people who can play force number 9. You've got Kevin De Bruyne, who was a leader in terms of pressing. They will just do what they need to do, and that's make the massive difference. Listen, Pep can leave Spain with his head held high in terms of, like, yes, we drew. Yes, it's not a bad result. We didn't come here to lose, and we'll move on. We'll prepare for the next game, and let's focus on the Premier League, because again, they have every single chance to do the trouble this year. They're still involved in the FA Cup, which they play Man United. They're in the quarterfinal of Champions League, who they face. Who they face Real Madrid. Again, they're in a very good position in the Premier League in terms of in terms of doing something special. It's just that they have to take one game at a time. It's one game at a time for them. One game at a time, build up momentum, and take care of the business. Take care of the home form, and from there you see where it takes them. As I said, City, everything is in front of them. Everything right now, it's in front of City. What I didn't like about City as well, though, that some of the players that they had a quiet game. I think Rodri was put in an almost awkward position, because he was playing against guys who are comfortable on the ball, who are able to change direction, compared to him when he plays in the Premier League, where he doesn't come up against midfield players such as Madrid, Cruz, Valverde, all that kind of guy. He don't come up against them every single week. And I feel today he was put in a very difficult position. Should I go? Should I press? Should I stay? Should I mark this person? Again, listen, he did what he had to do to get a job done, but it was a very, very difficult game for him. Back to, John Karim Benzema. Karim, I think he had an okay game. You can't keep him quiet. You have to always be alert that Karim Benzema is more than what people think he is. People think all he can do is hold the ball and link up play, but Karim's ability to bring other people into the system, yeah, he's an absolutely top draw, top of the tree. That guy is. Make no mistake about it. Karim Benzema on his day when he wants to play, no, there's not many out there like that. And I think he's a rare breed still available. There's him. There's people like Giroud, who are out center forward. They're able to come in and link up play and move and do different things. And I think he had a good game. He kept the City back to the two center half occupied. He almost like makes sure they were challenged. They were able to to just not distribute the way they wanted to distribute. And credit to Ancelotti, because tactically, when you come up against Pep Guardiola as a manager, Pep almost throw you everything you learn on the course. Pep literally does that. And I think tactically, Ancelotti got it spot on. Reason being because he's got players who are able to play under the pressure. And if you want to play against City, if you want to get the most out, you can play against City. You got to have guys who are able to play under the pressure, able to receive the ball, the back four, and move and make transition. And I think for me, 1-0 draw, it's a good result for City, a disappointing one for Real Madrid, because I felt like they dominate the most part of the game. They could have gone on and do more. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head off to my bed. I am gonna love you and leave you. This was my first time doing the actually live YouTube reaction. I'll be doing more of this during the course of the season and also next season. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a like, give me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next video, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening, guys.